If you don't feel like doing it today, you won't feel like doing it tomorrow. Listen, I got so tired of telling myself, I'll do it in the morning, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll get to it. Well, girl, tomorrow came and it still wasn't done. So if you are like me and you are tired of procrastinating, I'm going to talk to you about the 3 areas that I stopped procrastinating in, and it literally changed my life. No clickbait, no gimmicks. I am way more productive. I'm able to get the hardest things done and out the way, and I'm actually able to enjoy my rest time. You know how sometimes you rest, but really it's from exhaustion and fatigue and all the things that have been calculating in your brain. So you're really not resting. Yeah, I don't have to experience that anymore because now I do the things that I need to do and I can enjoy that time for napping, snacking, and resting. So let's go ahead and get into these 3 areas. The first area I stopped procrastinating in that made such a huge difference is my morning routine. Now, I'm not talking about the YouTube morning routine where you open the windows, sniff in the fresh air, let the sunlight soak in your skin and sit for hours. No, my morning routine is very simple. I've learned that if I could just master the night, then I could win the day. My morning routine sets the trajectory for my entire day. And by keeping it simple, I'm actually able to get momentum. And that has made such a big difference. My morning routine is so simple. I literally get up, I do my morning prayer walk that sets the tone for my day. It builds up my strength, and I need to seek God because I don't know what's out here waiting for me throughout my day, but the Heavenly Father, He knows. So I spend that time praying and walking. Once I do that, I do my Bible study, and then next I'm off to eat breakfast. Yes, we're not skipping breakfast as adults. We need the food to fuel our brains because we're wondering why we're tired and irritated. It's because we're not eating. We gotta eat breakfast. Those 3 things alone, that's the end of my morning routine. I'm not doing anything extra, anything that's unnecessary. That's it. Then I'm getting dressed and ready for the day, starting with the hardest task. And when I tell you, like starting my morning off with my morning routine and just sticking to it, even on the weekends, even when I don't feel like it, I'm able to get so much more done. And that happens by laying down my routine at night. It's not a complicated routine. I just make sure I set up my walking pad, set up my Bible, and make sure that my shoes and water are ready to go. That simple thing allows me to have success in the morning. So for you, develop a morning routine that is simple. Think of something that you can do in 5 minutes that will start your day off on the right foot. Don't make it complicated, okay? Keep it simple. The next area that I stopped procrastinating in is my health. I'm getting closer to 30 and I'm looking to take a few trips, so I need to make sure that I'm looking and feeling my best. Right now, I'm getting ready to book an appointment with my dermatologist to address some eczema and acne concerns, and also schedule a follow-up appointment with my primary care doctor to make sure that my vitamin levels are where they need to be. Thankfully, my sponsor ZocDoc makes booking doctor's appointments super easy so you can stop procrastinating too. ZocDoc is a free website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across nearly every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and so much more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, who are located nearby, who are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and who are highly verified by patients. You can also see their actual appointment times. Choose a time that works best for you and click to instantly book a visit. Earlier this year, I finally saw my primary care doctor for the first time in 3 years. I'd been dealing with fatigue, bloating, and vitamin deficiencies, but I just kept putting it off. Honestly, I wasn't in any major pain, and the thought of calling around waiting months for an appointment just felt like a huge hassle. Thanks to ZocDoc, I found and booked an appointment with my primary care doctor in under 20 minutes. I just entered the type of doctor, my insurance, and my location, and they handled the rest. It was so easy using ZocDoc that I actually scheduled my dermatology appointment and my follow-up visit. No more procrastinating for me. With ZocDoc, appointments happen fast, typically between 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments, and you don't even have to talk to anyone. Just book with a few clicks. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Kyla, also linked in the description box below, to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. Big thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. Alrighty, so far we've talked about the 2 areas that I stopped procrastinating in that have made such a difference in my life, and that was my morning routine and my doctor's appointments. Just those alone, I already feel so much better. I have the knowledge that I need to move forward in life, and I have momentum, okay? We're getting older now. We can't afford to be procrastinating in those areas. But this last area that I'm about to tell you about has made the most significant difference over the past, I'm talking 6-7 years. My life has not been the same since I stopped procrastinating in this area. And that is my weekly planning. In the beginning of the video, I told you guys, if you don't feel like doing it today, you won't feel like doing it tomorrow. How many times have you told yourself, I'll get gas in the morning, I'll do my hair in the morning, I'll pick my clothes out in the morning? Well, guess what? The morning came and you still didn't do what you need to do. You woke up late, there was an inconvenience, and now you're all frazzled. That is why it's so important for me personally to stick to a routine. And that starts for me with my weekly planning. I prepare for the upcoming week the week before. So what that looks like for me is on Thursday at the end of my work week, I will sit and take 15 to 20 minutes to plan out my week coming up. When I skip this, I notice that I go into my weeks feeling very stressed out, overwhelmed, and I start carrying a mental to-do list. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I cannot stand mental to-do lists. Your brain only has so much capacity to remember the things that you need to do. So if you've been forgetting things, showing up late to things, you've been feeling overwhelmed or finding yourself doom scrolling, more than likely it's time for you to take that mental to-do list and throw it out the window. You can't remember everything. I know you may think that you have an amazing memory, maybe like Mike from Suits. If you don't know what I'm talking about, dang, that sucks. But anyway, throw that mental to-do list out the window and start taking some time to intentionally plan out your week. And don't procrastinate. Yes, you're going to be tired after work and there's times you just want to relax and watch TV, but you can do that after your weekly planning. We need to get back to parenting ourselves. You know, when we were younger and our parents had to convince us to do the things that were actually good for us so that we could have a smooth week. They would tell us things like, if you just eat your veggies and you can have a little dessert after dinner, or if you go to bed now, then when you wake up, you'll feel strong and full of energy. That's how we need to start talking to ourselves. And my weekly planning is that one thing that I get to do that will set me up for the next week, but also it's a reward because I don't have to be stressed out. In that weekly planning process, I plan out all of my tasks, my appointments, including those doctor's appointments, which, did you schedule yours already? I know you heard the ad earlier. Anyway, I plan out all of my tasks, my appointments, my meal preps, because I hate not having anything to eat during the week. And as a girl with lots of emotions and cravings, I could end up at Chick-fil-A or Hip Hop Chicken so fast if I'm not taking the time to intentionally plan. So for you, take some time. It only takes 15 to 20 minutes, but it will save you literally almost 5 hours in your next week. If you want to learn more about my weekly planning routine, I'll leave the full video in the link in the description box. But please listen to me. If I could shake you right now in love, I would. Please take 15 to 20 minutes and plan out your week. So that's it. Those are the 3 areas that I have stopped procrastinating in that have made such a big difference in my life. And you can start implementing these things now. Just keep it simple. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and focus on what works in your life. Tell me in the comments below right now, what area in your life are you going to stop procrastinating in? Is it one of the 3 areas that I named in this video, or is it a different area? And not only are you going to tell me that, but you're going to tell me how you're going to stop procrastinating. So be specific. We're done delaying. We're done procrastinating. We're done being stressed out for no reason. That's it, y'all. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.